Hi people, I got Dad's camera and I'm on his YouTube channel and he doesn't know. Hi. Remember to not subscribe and don't like this video. And just go to my channel. I think he's coming. Goodbye.
Alright, well this is it. I mean the dog doesn't mind it, but big thing for me is this mattress and just how uncomfortable it is. I'll show you guys a little later. I've actually got another two swags, a double and also a king single. And king single's 23-0, the Bandit one, 3-hoop design. And I've got a double when we go away, and that's a ARB Skydome. And the mattresses on those things far outweigh this. I mean, even this one here, up there, I'll bring the camera up close a little later on. But they've got an underlay on here as well, and I mean, I'm north of 100 kilos and probably 178, 179 centimetres, just sort of just under the 6 foot mark, and I get no support. There is very little density in this mattress, and I sleep on the side and I can feel the ground. I'll get a sore hip every day of the week with this thing. That's probably the one biggest con out of this thing, is the comfort factor or the lack thereof. I mean, you could probably put a self-inflating mat in there if you wanted, but then it's just going to reduce the height, and that sort of leads us into the size. I don't quite like the cocoon sort of scenarios. I like a little bit of room in these things. And it's actually shorter than most of the other swags. I think in the website say it's 205 centimetres, most other swags are 215 centimetres long. This one, when you're lying, your head's sort of touching there, and your feet will always push up against this end up here, and you're always touching it. And I suppose the other thing as well, just the height. Obviously you can't sit in here or get changed in any way, shape or form. I think the heights on it, they say up to the ridge pole from the ground is about 73 centimetres. A lot of the other ones, even the Dirty D that I had, I think they were sort of way over 80, 85 centimetres, and it just gave you so much extra height. I mean, it doesn't bow in like a lot of the other ones, but it still domes in. They're only a metre wide, so it doesn't give you a lot of room inside. So just I don't know why they sort of made it a little bit shorter, maybe easier to pack or whatever else, but at 205 centimetres, yeah, just every night, I mean, there's no room to put any sort of bedding, or, you know, if you've got a sort of scrunched up doona or anything like that, or your sleeping bag, sort of roll it up, you've got no room for it all, because like I said, just normally just with a sheet, your feet are sort of touching right on the end here with the other side. So that's probably the two worst factors out of this swag, and why it's gonna go, it's not hanging around. Like I said, I've got two other ones and they're far better for what I like. Everyone's sort of a little bit different, but one's the lack of comfort, lack of internal room. Positives out of this: easy to set up, everything else. The poles are really good canvas, the fly mesh, internal design, can't fault it. Like I said, if you got it and you like these type of ones, it's going to last and last. I mean, it's not ripstop, but it's nice heavy duty canvas out of it. But yeah, I think I'll take it out the front and I'll give you guys a little bit of a look in the sunlight with it. I've just got it sort of set up in here. Like I said, if it was for the dog loves it. Nice and comfy. But for reasonable sized blokes, yeah, not for me. Well, this is the three. I got the Crashpad, got the 23 Bandit, and the ARB Skydome in the double. I mean, I try and get it level, but this is what I'm talking about. Say with heights, I think they say 73 for there. It's a bit hard to see the head height without measuring, but 85 centimeters for the Bandit. So much more internal room. So this one here, 205 centimeters long. Bandit, the 23-0, 215 centimeters long. At 10 centimeters, doesn't sound a lot, but it makes a hell of a lot of difference. And I say, I think they took 73 for here. I think I measured it inside, it's about 68 or something. I measured on the inside of that one, and it's from the top of the mattress up to there, 80 centimeters. So you can sit reasonably close. I mean, if you look at the ridge in that, I'll pan it sort of right the way across. Comes to roughly maybe where that bend is, just where that little bend is there. So from there you've got all that little extra room as far as head height. I'd say quality wise, I mean all three of these, they're all made in China. I mean, these guys don't make a secret of it. The box comes all, you know, marked up 23-0. ARB does as well, made in China. I don't know whether these guys are trying to hide it or not, but I mean, if you ask them, they'll tell you where it's made. Australian company, made in China though, but their box is plain wrapped, so they've got no markings on it at all. I mean, not when mine came in anyway. So like I said, I've got no issues with the quality, nothing like that. It's just that mattress. It is rubbish. So I said, you hear some of these tubers, probably get them for free. They reckon it's pretty good, but I said I've even got a topper on there. They're all 70mm mattresses as well, but yeah, I say not a big fan. So yeah, that's the ARB. Had a smaller 900, just a little bit, not quite wide enough for me, but I'd say the double here is really good. Right, really good quality zips. I think they're white KK as well. Super fine mesh, nice big heavy duty canvas, 75mm mattress, removable cover, I think it is. That's a you can't see it through there, but it's an eggshelly type of one, super comfy. So I'll sleep on my side. No issues with that one. I can't feel the floor. Sleep on my side. No issues. Can't feel the floor. 70 mil I should say. Topper. And I might as well be on a plank of wood. That's just increase the density of the foam. I mean, they're not a cheap swag, you know. They're still 400 odd bucks. I mean, I think that one's $4. I think that one cost me about $4.20ish, and ARB, I think it was on special at 4-wheel drive show for just over 600 bucks for the double. So I mean, they're not cheap. I mean, that's one of the more expensive ones, but none of these were given to me. I bought them all. They're all mine. Tried them all. But yeah, like I said, I'd had a Dual, which I got off Gumtree. I sort of sold it just with the, I mean, this one doesn't taper all too much, so it's not too bad. But like I said, I just like the walls. I think when it comes to it, I'm a through hoop type of guy, and again, that's just personal preference. Other people say they like the dome style. That's alright. We're all different. This is just reasons why that I'm getting rid of this. Cheers, guys.